Today on Running to Him.
Attitude is everything in our walk with Christ. Today's reading from the reading plan is Genesis chapter 4, and we will concentrate on verses 2 through 7. Genesis 4, 2 through 7 says, "Later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought forth some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. But Abel brought fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. And the Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, 'Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do right, will it not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it.' And sometimes we just perform important tasks rather than giving it the attention it deserves. The story of Cain and Abel is an excellent illustration of this truth. Didymus the blind, who lived in AD 313 to 398, contrasts Cain's attitude with Abel's about their offering to God. He writes, "Cain was not like that. However, being introduced as a procrastinator in the course of time, the text says he brought an offering of the fruits of the earth, as if remembering God only on second thoughts. Abel, for his part, also brought an offering, and the text takes note of what he brought, suggesting their worth and value, an offering of the firstborn of the flock, and in fact, the fattest of them. Insofar as Cain had made an offering with indifference, and Abel with sincerity, God took notice of Abel and his gifts, whereas Cain and his offerings he paid no heed." Now, while there are several different opinions as to why Cain's offering was not accepted, I think that Didymus hit the nail on the head. Cain's attitude towards the offering was one of complacency and begrudging compliance. Now, God does not tell Cain to go get an animal from his brother and sacrifice it. Instead, he tells Cain that the way he offers things to God needs to be different. Notice verse 7, "If you do what is right, will you not be accepted?" God tells Cain the type of offering is irrelevant. It is the attitude that is important. Now, how many times have we felt convicted to give out of duty rather than desire? How many times have we complained about what we are doing in comparison to someone else? These times illustrate what God warns Cain. Why you give is of import. Attitude is the key. God's warning to Cain is about the sin of ungratefulness. It will overtake us if we are not careful. But we have the ability to master this temptation. I like the Tanakh, that's the Jewish Publishing Society's translation of verse 7. It says this, "Surely if you do right, there is uplift. But if you do not do right, sin crouches at the door. Its urge is toward you, yet you can be its master." It is our responsibility to master our emotions and attitudes. We cannot blame God or others. Now, how we approach life will determine how we live it. If we come to it through complaining and self-pity, we will succumb to sin and blaming others for our life. But if we approach our life through gratitude to God for what He has allowed us to experience, we will walk closer to Him through Christ.
Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.